touch of a hand. Well, me, I fall in love with you every single day, and I just wanna tell you I am. So I take you into my loving arms now, baby.
Good evening, you all. Come on
Let's
in,
get
share.
Ooh,
Share.
let's please get it on. Honey,
Is that what they were saying?
do you know my mommy,
Mhm.
when I was growing up, whenever that song came on,
Mhm.
she would grab a hold to me and start dancing, and I would just be like, okay.
Why? I'm just along for the ride.
Why am I here? Why are you doing this to me? But she loved the song, and she always thought, if Daddy couldn't be there, I was the next best thing, right? And so that's how I learned how to slow dance.
Joyous moments with her daughter. Good evening, everybody. We're glad to have you in here with us. We're Pastors Michelle, that's her,
that's me,
and Gregory, and we're Marriage Makes 3, GD and me.
Hashtag.
Every Tuesday through Thursday, and we're delighted to be here with you evening. Thanks for coming in.
You guys.
We're a little late coming in this evening.
Yeah,
we had another engagement.
We was working.
We were hanging out with you can't tell them, or you have to kill them. We can't tell them. We can't tell them.
We was in our focus group.
We were hanging out. Yeah,
we was in our focus group.
Anyway, so, more to come.
Yes,
more to come on that.
Yes.
Yeah. We're in a focus group. So thank you for joining us this evening. We're just going to come in for a little while this evening. We're going to continue to talk about to cuddle or not to cuddle.
That
cuddle
is the question.
Right? We started this 2 days ago.
Yeah, Tuesday.
And we going to finish it up tonight.
Yep.
I'll share you some things that we think are going to help you. Don't forget that we are Air Force veterans, we're authors, and we're your pastors.
Yes,
and we're your go-to couples for all things relationship. For the past 6 years or so, we've been here in the social media streets.
We have been
helping
doing
you to get your relationships on and popping.
So if it ain't on, it ain't popping, that means you need an encounter session. That's 15 minutes with Pastor G and me. Going over.
Free.
MarriageMakes3.com, or you can check it at bit.ly/mm3links. Now, you guys know that we are moving into this place called wedding season. The spring and the summer, people are out here. They're saying, it's time for us to get the dates together, save the date, and all of that. Did you know, honey, that between Thanksgiving and Christmas, you can't take a nap.
No,
between Thanksgiving and Christmas is like 40% of people that get engaged is between Thanksgiving and the Christmas break.
Wow.
Did you realize that?
And 4 million of them on
Valentine's Day alone. Wow.
4 million people.
Yep. Out here doing the dang thing, out here getting the rings and making sure that everything is all together, and it's all good. And we love it. We appreciate that people are still getting married. And guess what? Marriage is on the upswing. I read an article because for the last 2 on the upswing, because the last 2 years, the years that shall not be named.
Yeah.
And you know why it shall not be named, because we had so much going on, and people were having issues with their venues. People were out here saying, well, we can't get people together. Hey, Kimmy doll, we love you. She said, I did. Yes. All of those people that had put it off and kept putting it off and kept putting it off. Well, this year is the year. They're seeing some things. People are off with they're just
people are dying around them, and they said, if I'm ever going to be happy.
Okay. I got to go on and get it done now. Our friends got engaged on Saturday night. Wow. Yeah, I saw the ring tonight. Awesome, you see what I'm saying? Awesome. So if you are one of those people and you want to get your marriage together, you want to get not the marriage, but the wedding. You're out here, you're saying that, I don't have $30,000 to put down on nobody's wedding, not even my own. I will put that down on my home. Yes,
Mhm.
and we suggest that. But here's the thing: you want to get married, but you want to do it. You want to ball on a budget,
Mhm.
right? So what do we have for you guys? We've got over at bit.ly/mm3links is the free checklist that can help you plan the wedding of your dreams. Yes.
Come on.
Yes. Okay. It's going to give you some information. It's going to help you to show you some of the things where you can cut corners, where you can save coins,
Yes.
right? Even with your invitations, you save the dates, your venues, all of that. It's over there at bit.ly/mm3links. It's 100% free. Give me your name and your email address, and you will be well on your way. Yes, you will. You will be well on your way of getting your wedding together without it costing you a gazillion dollars that you already don't have. All right. If you are out here and you have not yet gone over and gotten a free encounter session, or you are one that are planning on taking that Symbis, saving your marriage before it starts, you need to go over and find us. And listen, I promise you, this free encounter session is going to help you. It's going to get you, propel you into that next place.
Come on.
It's going to help you prepare not just for the wedding, but also for the marriage.
Couple of forever. It's going to help you to make it last forever.
And that's what we want, right? You don't want to just be doing this and then next thing you know, you got to do it all again. What's the point of it? What's the point of it? You got to train somebody else whole new all over again. Tell them what you like, you don't like. Oh, no, we're not finna do that.
We don't want that.
All right. We want you to do one and done, if at all possible, one and done. So thank you all again for hanging out with us. We ask that you share the broadcast, invite someone, let them know that we're here. We're not going to be with you long, and we get it. We know we came in a little later tonight, but we were still working. Okay. Dropped my phone. Oh no. And couldn't unmute. Oh no. We getting messages in, y'all. I am so sorry, darling. I'm so sorry. All right. So we have talked about this week cuddling. To cuddle or not to cuddle? This is the question. So here's the next one. We talked about a couple things first. Right? We talked about how it releases the good hormones, the feel-good hormones called oxytocin. We talked about our boost in immune system when we have figured out that cuddling is going to help us in more ways than one, and our immune system is boosted. We found out that it relieves pain. What? Yes, it helps to. Just a little. Just a little dab will do you, baby. Just a little dab will do you.
Take your mind right off of that
pain. Of the pain. Lowers the risk of heart disease. Your blood pressure goes down. All of these wonderful benefits that happen when you are a cuddler.
And release of social anxiety.
Yes.
You'll feel like,
I think I can handle this. Yes.
I don't know any of these people. But good evening.
Hey there, Prophet Nikki. Love you, darling.
Love ya.
Over there in the snowy state of Kansas. We love you.
Apostle.
All right. So here we are. We are moving now into number 6. So put a 6 on the screen. Put a 6 in the chat. Number 6. 6 is the 6th day of creation, is when God made man. Manded of gods. He made them on the 6th day. And on number 6, we find out that cuddling, it deepens our relationships.
Wow.
Okay.
That's good.
The more that you hug, the more that you cuddle, your relationship begins to. I heard Brother Ken say it tonight in the focus group. He said it was like the first time that they hugged, it was almost like her body melted into his body. And they felt like one. And that's when he knew he was in love. It was like, wait, what? Yes.
Wow.
Right? So isn't that amazing? Yeah. I felt like we became one, like we melded, we morphed into one person when we hugged.
Felt the world stood still.
Hello.
Time, my heart did a little pity pat.
Boom, boom.
There were
boom,
butterflies
boom,
in my
boom, boom,
stomach,
boom, boom.
right? All of those little
Right, all of
things
that.
that we associate and say about love.
About love.
This is how I knew.
And that's how he said he knew that he was in love with this person.
Good.
And I thought it was amazing. It's beautiful. So communication is important in your relationship. Thank you, Kimmy, for dropping that. But sometimes we forget how meaningful touch can be. And when you are with someone, if you know their love language and it's physical touch, baby, let me tell you something. You finna get all the brownie points ever when you will just hug and cuddle with that person. It will bring you closer together because that's their language of love. That's what they respond to the most and the best, right? Out of all the others.
And if we ever grasp this, guys, if we ever grasp that being in love and loving someone is not on our terms. We don't love someone because it's easiest for us. And this is the way that I do it. No, it's not about you.
It ain't about you.
It's about the other person. If your love is not about them,
right,
then that's not love.
Yep.
You loving yourself.
What you doing with your life? Listen. So when you have had a long day at the office, at the church, at the school, wherever you work, wherever you do your 8 to 4, 9 to 5, if you are an entrepreneur, it doesn't matter, or a small business owner, when you come home, if you spend just a few minutes cuddling with the person that you love, it deepens your relationship. It helps them, because what happens is your body now says, oh, I am in a safe space. I'm in a safe zone. All the wah, 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 wah of the day, it begins to tamper all the way down.
And in fact, you begin to feel like, wow, it was really worth it to get here, to get home to this.
Ooh, yeah.
This makes all
everything else worth
stuff.
it, right? Period. Yeah. Okay. So here is number 7.
Number 7.
All right, number 7 reason why to cuddle is it leads to intimacy in the relationship. Okay. What does cuddling do? It increases the desire. Fire and desire, baby. Something like that. Who was it? Tina and Rick James or somebody? Fire, something. Y'all know the song. I'm sure Kimmy Doll knows the song. Somebody know the song, right? It increases the desire.
Yeah.
And so what happens is when your desire is up, your oxytocin is up, your cuddle is up. Now, young husbands, some of y'all don't get it. If you would do more of these things, right, and increase her desire, when you get home or during the day or while the dinner is being prepared, then guess what? Later on, intimacy.
Guess what's up?
Intimacy, into me, see, right?
Yeah.
But for some reason, we sit around acting all mad. We looking all corny, right?
Corny.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking
rhymes
about.
With,
yes. And now you wonder, well, why I can't? Well, because of the fact that you have not spent the required amount of time making those deposits. And it's not it's not even like somebody telling you to swim across the ocean or, climb a mountain or nothing like that. Just cuddle me for 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Yeah.
That ain't, I don't think it's costing you anything.
Yeah, it's, you have to think beyond yourself. If you're thinking only about what's in it for you and what's pleasant or what's easy for you, you'll never get anywhere.
You're gonna miss it. You already missed it.
But when you are investing,
yep,
you have to understand that investment is not just something you do when you want something, but you invest continually.
Yep.
Yeah. Investment is important if you want something.
Yes.
If you want a nest egg.
Yes.
You
invest.
There's an investment. There's a sacrifice.
Yes.
Right. And it's the same is true in your relationship. If you want to fuel the passions, the fires of passion in your relationship, a little bit of cuddling.
Yeah, can lead
Can
all the
lead
way
to
to the
an
intimacy
evening
piece.
of pleasure.
Listen,
I tell you what.
you said something, honey.
Mhm.
An investment is just that. Houston, we have a blockage, not a problem. When we are out here talking about investments, now, if any of you are investors in real estate, you're investor in stocks or bonds or any of those things, right? You know that you can't invest one time and think you're going to hit bank.
Yeah.
Okay? That's not how any of this works. You put in a little more, and you continuously invest, and it builds and it builds and it builds. And this is the same thing that you're going to get when we're talking and dealing with this thing called cuddling.
Mm-hmm.
It leads to intimacy. Invest. Come on here, Kimmy doll.
Come on.
She said invest for a return on your investment, right?
Mm-hmm.
And listen, y'all, we be doing some dumb stuff. It's like you put a seed in the ground. Mm-hmm. You dig up the earth, you put the seed in there, and then you don't see nothing, so you dig it up to see what mm-hmm. why it ain't growing, because you keep digging it up. Mm-hmm. Do it and let it marinate, let it sit, and then put some water and some fertilizer on it. Let it have some sun. Do those things, make those investments, you know what I'm saying, and keep on going until it's time. All right. So you guys ready for the next one? Somebody.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
That's it.
You ready? Y'all ready for the next one?
You're ready. Go.
All right. The next one is this. When we're talking cuddling, it helps you
to sleep better. Wow.
I'm a witness.
Intimacy. After the intimacy.
Yeah. Well,
what do? After the next level, that's next level intimacy.
Yeah, that's next level, all right. You go to sleep.
Yeah.
But check it. Let me just explain something to you. Okay. You ain't gonna get some every night, but you gonna sleep every night. Okay.
And so it's good intimacy.
Yeah. Okay.
Cuddling is good for you, whether you're going to just
get some or not. Right? Intimacy. Listen, Gregory Dale, sometimes I sit in the room and I cannot go to sleep to save my life. I'm tired as a DOG, right? And so I'm like, Gregory Dale, where are you? And then, he's so sweet. He's so sweet. You know that? Man, sometimes I'm so tired and I can't sleep, and my mind is just running. And then he'll just come in there, lay in the bed with me, and let me put my head on his chest. And I hear his heart beating, and then my heartbeat goes lower. And so we begin to synchronize. And then the next thing I know, I've been asleep for 30, 45 minutes. And he's just laying there either watching TV or reading something off to the side. But he's there to help me. And just him holding me and cuddling me lets me... I go right off to sleep, whether I got some or not. It is what it is. You're like that too. You see what I'm saying? Give the roots time to plant before you dig it up for something else.
Come on here.
Yes.
Let the want to harvest. It's the harvest.
You ain't done nothing. You ain't done nothing. What's wrong with you? All right. So here is the next one. If you guys are ready, this is the last one for tonight.
Good evening, Dr. Keela.
Hey, Dr. K. Lord bless you. Thank you for joining us tonight. Number 9? Number 9 reason that we should be out here in these relationship streets and we should be cuddling. All right. Number 9, not only does it help us to go to sleep. Okay.
It's that intimacy.
Okay. Helps you to sleep better. It also reduces stress. Woosah.
You mentioned it, how just lying down and listening to my heartbeat, and me hearing your heartbeat, it has a way of just relaxing.
It does.
This is a life.
You can't reap what you will not sow. Come on. And it's true. And I remember growing up, my granny, she had these fish. She had goldfish in the tank. And sometimes I would walk in the room and she would just be sitting up there like this. And I'd be like, Granny, what you doing? She's like, I'm watching the goldfish. And I'm like, why are you watching the goldfish? And she would let me know that it helps to reduce her blood pressure. Just watching the fish glide around in the tank, watching the fish in the water and concentrating, what it does is it causes her blood pressure because she's calming herself down.
Wow.
She's relieving the stresses of the day. See, sometimes we need to learn how to focus on one thing so that it will help us to stop being scattered.
Wow.
Some of us, our minds are all over the place. We're here, we're there, we're at work, we're in the kitchen, we got the kids, you got another knucklehead kid that's at college, then you got your parents that you're trying to think about how to work with them and what you need to do there. You've got colleagues, you've got other people that you're dealing with, right? And so you forget that there needs to be a time when you're chilling, woo-sighing, and calming yourself down. And cuddling does just that.
Absolutely.
Sometimes there are no words that are even needed.
No.
You know, you might feel down. You might feel, just ugh. And what happens? That person hugs you. Have you ever noticed that sometimes somebody will just walk up and like, what's wrong? You look like you need a hug, right? What are they saying? You're stressed.
Yeah.
And let me hug you. And then you can feel my warmth and your warmth together.
Yeah.
And you can feel the calmness that I have on me transfer itself onto you, right? Because I'm a praying person and you may not have had an opportunity to pray because you just came out of a stressful situation. And so now while I'm hugging you and I'm praying over you and I'm stroking your back.
Imparting life.
Boom. What? Yes.
Imparting life.
We need to learn how to do this. Oxytocin, again, is released. You feel connected with the other person. You feel confident in social situations. It helps you with sleep. It helps you so that you might even get some, when it's all over with, right? Because you've made enough deposits. You found out that it's good for your heart health. It's good for your what's that other piece? Your immune system. All
pain
of these
relief,
things.
Reduction.
Pain reduction. And so why not cuddle? I am Margie. How are you? The Lord bless you. Right? Why not cuddle if you know that all of these things end up being benefits from it? It doesn't cost you a lot. You don't have to go to the store to get it, right? You don't have to get it out of the refrigerator. It's not like it's going to go bad. You can cuddle with someone. You can hug them. And listen, someone said it last night that even with an animal, cuddling with an animal, you can receive some of the same benefits.
Absolutely.
All right. Absolutely. So we don't have any excuses anymore. Some of you might need to get you a pet. Don't get 100 cats because they're going to call you the crazy cat lady. That ain't what you want. Right. But when you have someone or something in which to spend some time with, I'm sorry, babe, it's going to help you. Whether it's a romantic partner or a platonic partner. Why are you laughing, Kimmy doll? A romantic or a platonic, a pet, or even, and it's not the same benefit, but a teddy bear, something that you love. And let me tell you something, honey, I have this. And we getting ready to go. I have a little Mickey Mouse, right? And my little Mickey Mouse is a stuffed animal. But my Mickey Mouse, the stuffed animal, has the smell of Gregory Dale the Great on it. And whenever he would visit, and I wasn't married to him yet, I would able, when he left, to get my Mickey Mouse and I would hold it. And I would love on my Mickey Mouse, and it would feel like it was him because I would talk to him on the phone and, a cuddle with the Mickey Mouse. And it had kind of the same effect. And so I don't want to say that it's not the same, you know what I mean? Because it's not a living thing, but the memory from it also helped me to come to that place where I was like, yeah, this is all right. I'm going to cuddle now because I can't get none. So I might as well just go on and, do what we got to do. Just like a cat purrs, if you cuddle her right, she will purr too. Come on.
Oh my goodness. Anthony McCauley, glad to have you with us. Trina Garrett, welcome.
Hey, everybody. God bless you. So, to cuddle or not to cuddle, that was the question. We've given you guys 9 different reasons why it's good for you to be out here in these relationship streets, making them deposits, cuddling up all you can, cuddle, because cuddling can oftentimes lead to something else that you might just want.
Lengthen your life.
Hello?
I tell you what.
All right.
So
listen, everyone, thank you again for joining us. I'm Pastor Michelle, Pastor G. We are spiritual relationship counselors. We're veterans of the United States Air Force. We are authors. We're local pastors. What else we do?
We're your go-to couple for all things relationship.
It is what it is.
We're here with you before and after I do, and everywhere in between.
Yeah. So,
thank you for joining us.
We'll be back on Tuesday because we're here Tuesday through Thursday. But we want to remind you that if you are one of those that are planning your wedding, that you need to go on over to bit.ly/MM3LINKS and get you the free wedding planning checklist. It's free. It's a download. It's a whole checklist so that you can come away from your wedding realizing that we did that, but we didn't have to it didn't cost us an arm and 2 legs. Okay. You're not going to be mad when you're done because now the bills start coming through, right? If you are in need of counseling, we are spiritual relationship counselors, and you can find us also at the link and get your free, schedule yourself for your free encounter session. All right. Listen, y'all. Thank you for hanging out with us. We love you guys. We appreciate you. And you know what we always say?
God loves you and we love you. And ain't a thing you can do about it
up in here.
Thank you, Kimmy, for your kind support, sharing information with the folks tonight. We love you. Love you, Drew.
Thank you for dropping the link. She said, so tonight when you get off of this live, everyone go and cuddle. 1, 2, 3, go. I love it. Thank you, Kimmy. Thank you, Prophet Nikki. Thank you all for hanging out with us. And thank you for those that have shared and for those that are a part of our family. We will see you guys on Tuesday, or if we see you on Sunday for morning worship. We love you.